Greetings and salutations. My name is Tish, and welcome to the Artist Haven, where home plus art equals heart. In tonight's live video broadcast, it is Art-a-palooza. That means I've gathered some of my artist friends from all around the world. But first, let me introduce my love, my darling, my executive producer, Mr. Michael Sean Carter.
I tell you what, so many titles, I get so confused.
You're my love friend.
What am I? Okay. Well, hey, you know what? A lot of people have a lot of answers for that. But anyway, thank you, everyone. Gosh, I tell you what, I've missed everybody. We've been gone for so long, but here we are. Artapalooza. We're going to have a swell time. So without further ado, let's introduce these wonderful artists.
And first up, we have Miss Sue from Resin Heaven Studios, all the way from down under. Hello, Sue.
G'day, mate. How you doing? G'day, everybody.
Oh, fair to part.
Going?
What are you doing?
Flat out like a lizard. I'm working on alcohol clocks. I need to make more for my market. I missed out on a sale because a guy. Sorry.
Alcohol. I was thinking Jack or Jameson when you said alcohol.
Oh, no Fireball for me tonight. Excuse me.
All right. Yeah. Well, I'm excited. I love your clocks. I've seen the one you made for your mom, and I'm excited to see how they turn out.
Cool.
And next up, we have Miss Janice Pitman. Hello, Janice.
Heidi ho.
Heidi ho. How are you tonight?
I am lovely, darling.
Oh, that's awesome. What are you going to be working on tonight?
I have a dear friend, Laree, who has wanted mixed media postcards. So I am making some for her. They wind up looking just like little postcards, big ones, little ones. So I'm just going to play tonight.
Oh, awesome. I'm excited to see what you produce.
Yay.
And next up, we have Miss Julie E.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you? I've missed you guys.
We've missed you too. Handling the monsoon down there in Arizona.
Oh my gosh. It is one of the wettest monsoons on record. And that's going back to the 1800s. The record was 1969. So we're about to break it. We're only about an inch and a half of rainfall away, and we got another month and a half to get there. So, yeah. So
a lot of water.
Yep.
So what are you working on tonight?
I am redoing an old Dutch pour with a new Dutch pour, and I'm going to be using nips and the colors from the Friday Night Flip Cup color palette that you posted in the Artist Haven Facebook group.
Very cool. I'm excited to see that. I haven't even done mine yet.
I got me a new little mini blower, so I'm excited to try it out.
She got a new blower.
That's what she said.
Yeah. And it begins.
And so
it never stopped.
And then up next, we have Angie Mason. Angie Mason Fluid Art. Good evening, Angie.
Hello, everybody. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Oh, I'm hanging in there. I have a bit of a lag in my video for some reason, but okay.
We'll work it out. It's all good.
Figure it out.
We're artists. We just go with the flow.
That's
Everything is within the artist scope. So there you go. What are you going to be working on tonight?
Well, today I was thinking I wanted to do like a theme, so I Googled what is today's color. So, and it came back green. And today's planet is Mercury, and today's god is Buddha. So I decided I'm going to do a ring pour, and I'll have my little Buddha guy there.
That's very cool.
Yeah, I'm going to try and do a ring pour with some negative space in
awesome.
greens.
That's gonna look amazing. I'm excited to see that. And new to Artapalooza, we have Mr. Matt from Matt Carves, all the way from New Zealand. I'm not even gonna try. I haven't had enough Jack Jameson to try and do it like Southern Australian, New Zealand accent. So you go.
Yeah. Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Matt from New Zealand. So I'm going to do carving today, and usually I do carvings like this, which are chess pieces. But
cool.
I'm just going to do part of a carving today, and I'm going to carve. Try and show you this here. I'm going to carve those little eyes, and I'm doing a sort of like a project where I do a lot of monster bash, and I'm going to incorporate all of these things into a carving. So what I'm going to do is it's going to be the snail with the skeleton coming out of the roof of that house, holding a gun with some crystals. Yeah, so it's gonna be a bit crazy.
Sounds right up our alley.
So I've started the snail, but he kind of just looks like a big poo at the moment. So with a mouth. So
I was like, what are you doing with that potato?
Yeah, I know. So that's it there. That's what I've got kind of going on at the moment. So awesome. I'm gonna round that out, and I'm gonna put like a eyeball in there.
Okay.
So I might not finish today.
We didn't get a chance to really talk about this real quick before we started. Do you want to handle your mic? Because I know the Dremel makes some noise.
Yeah, I can. I'll handle it. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Otherwise, we can try and help you out too.
Yeah, I was going to say, and if you need to, just give me a shout out. I can always give you a mute, and then if you need to kick back in, you can just kind of give me some kind of little hand sign, and we'll bring the mic.
A nice one, not a rude one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Man, I'm loving it.
People, PG-13.
Oh my goodness. And like Julie said, now it begins. Or maybe it's Sue. I don't remember. Anyway.
We can't get 5 minutes into the broadcast before we go.
All right.
Tonight I am just going to be taking apart some old canvases because I'm going to turn these into book covers. And are a member on our channel, you'll remember how I took these apart and what I did with them after. I've got a stack of these, like literally a stack, probably 3 feet tall, of ones that have kind of funky corners or they just have parts that I don't like. So I'm going to take the parts that I do like and I'm going to cut them out. And that's what I'm going to work on tonight. So, excuse me. But yeah, Michael, you want to help us welcome those in chat?
Nah. But hey, I am really excited. No, I'm just joking. Hey, you know what? We've got some exciting stuff. And I am so glad that everybody is here. And we have got just the usual suspects. And so let me give us some shout outs to those in the chat. First off, I want to thank Cheryl for moderating. She is awesome. Everyone say hello and thank you to Cheryl.
Yay, Cheryl.
Best mod ever.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. Jinx.
And in the chat tonight, I do see there's our buddy Brian. Hello, brother Brian. Spontaneous Creations by Brian. Hello, hello.
Hey, Brian.
And I see Angie's here. Angela's Mixed Media. Hello, Angela.
Hey, Angela.
And it's Ma. It's Ma. She's here.
Hey, Ma. Hey, Ma.
And the one and only Karen Peabody. Hello, Karen.
Hey, Karen's here.
Hey, Karen.
And Rochelle is in the chat tonight. Hello, Rochelle. She says good evening to all.
Hey, Michelle.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Sure you haven't had any Fireball?
And I see Angie of Angie Mason's Fluid Art. Wait a minute. Oh, wait.
Double duty.
She's time in here.
Mike
No,
is
no.
confused.
I know, I'm not. It's just being funny. Sometimes I try. And I'm sorry. Go ahead, Sue.
Sometimes you try.
No, I always try. Sometimes it works. Most of the time. Yeah. So, there is my brother Jeff. Jeff B. Hail, Jeff B.
Hey, Jeff.
Hail, Jeff.
Is it up on the TV? I mean.
Now, I'm just going to let Matt know something because Jeff and I were right on the exact same wavelength. And some people were talking about when we were looking at the wood, compared it to the snail, and some said it looked like a whale. Jeff and I thought it looked like one of the spice worms from Dune.
Yeah.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, dude, I'm like, okay, Matt, yeah, I'm going to commission you to do a spice worm from Dune. That's what I want. That's awesome.
Aren't they remaking Dune?
Yeah.
Yes. A new version of it. Yeah. Yeah.
I haven't actually
We've already
seen this,
remade it
Dune.
once.
Yeah. Okay.
He's never seen Dune.
No.
Oh, wow.
There's like a movie that it's got a good cast in it.
Yeah.
It's old school.
It's I think it was 80s that it came out.
It's from the
Yeah.
80s.
Yeah.
It's a very good movie. It's very relevant to even today.
Okay,
They're
I'll
almost
watch
like
it.
the worms in they're almost like the worms in Beetlejuice or Tremors.
Yeah, there you go. Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
That's a good reference. No, really, if you really want to know what Dune's like, read the book. If you want some really good science fiction, Frank Herbert, Dune,
Cool.
it's awesome.
Yeah.
And so Ma's wanting to know what is a spice worm. So within the story, there's a planet called Atreides. I think I'm getting it right. I don't know. Jeff may have to help me on this. But they've got these worms, and they produce something called spice, which gives everybody these special powers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Who else do I see in the chat tonight? Ooh, there's Linda. Hello, Linda. Leche Bete.
Hello, Linda.
Hey, Linda.
Let me see the paints. Go on to them. Right in the middle, babe, on the bottom.
In the chat, we have Rico Buds. Everyone say hello to Rico.
Hey, Rico.
Rico Suave.
That's for my head. Showing my age. That's okay. I was 2 when that song came out. 2. Not really, but we'll just go with it.
Hey, here is one of our regulars, the lovely Samantha Twisted Art Lady. Everyone say hello to Sam.
Hey, Sam. Sam, we have words, my dear. Why are you not here? Sam. We discussed this, my dear.
It's okay. Life happens.
And I see Kelly.
Next time I see you.
Kelly is in the chat. Everyone say hello to Kelly. She says hello, everyone.
Hey, Kelly.
And Liz Alanis, she's in the chat. She says hi, everyone. Hello, Liz.
It's wonderful to see all these awesome people.
Absolutely. And Deb is here, D&D Art Gallery. Hello, Deb.
Hey, Deb.
Hey, Deb.
We still need to get Deb on Artapalooza. We are eventually get here. She's been wanting to do it, but for some reason or another, we haven't gotten her on here. So we need to work on it.
Okay, folks.
Go take care of the littles. It's okay. We understand.
Yeah.
Sorry, but we have a guest.
Absolutely.
Okay. We all have lives. We understand.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Hey. Hi.
Oh, hello. Hi there.
Hi, sweet pie.
Say bye.
Bye.
See what I got to put up with?
No,
Oh.
cute.
Yeah, she is.
Good stuff.
All right, off you go. Yeah. Sticky fingers, off you go.
Too
She's
cute.
only 4.5.
Aw.
Adorable.
If she's anything like Ariana, she's 4.5 going on 34.5. 6 feet tall.
Yeah, she wants to do everything.
Well, yeah. She's 4.5.
Yeah, I do. What are you chewing?
Oh, you know what? I knew I missed somebody.
Who's your mask?
Uh-oh.
Pamela Fantacone. Hello, Pamela.
Pamela!
She says hi, everyone.
Hello, Pamela.
Hi, Pam. If anybody wants to know what Michael's frame looks like after it gets the canvas off, there you go. It's got the beveled edge, and it's just stapled in the corner. They do have the biscuit, though. They have the biscuit joiner thingy-mabobber going on, so. But I will take these frames, and I will reapply canvas to them, and nice. Okay.
That's Julie.
Okay.
Hey, what? No, it's
like a
not
train.
toilet paper. It's paper towel. Yeah, it's paper towel. No, it's when I wipe my brushes. See? Like that.
I'm not a big green person. I'm really
Okay.
liking this.
No, you can't help me.
Well, I know there's someone in the audience that likes green.
Don't.
Brian.
Michael, can you pause me for a minute, please?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Or
absolutely.
mute me.
Kitty, stop it. Kitty, you're fine. You were fed today. You were fed.
But he's not happy.
Girl, and one that has a baby kitty that wants attention.
Yeah, hashtag studio cat. Oh my gosh. Taz, yes, I see you. Go. Go on. I can't hold you. Go.
I want treats now.
Right? Where's my daddy? Okay. Okay, well, that's the thing about Dutch pours. They're quick.
They're
So,
fast. Oh, that's pretty.
thank you. So, I don't know if you want to take a look at it before I go ahead and pop it over on its drying spot.
Wrong one.
Here it is.
Ooh.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, Julie, that's great.
That's
Thank
so
you.
pretty.
Thank you very much. Okay, and away it goes.
Bye-bye, Piggy. See you next time. You know, I took the last week, you guys. I haven't been just sloughing. When we got the air conditioner last Wednesday, I had to tear apart Frank and take down the desk so we could get at the window to put the air conditioner in. So since I took apart Frank and took apart the desk and had to put it all back together again, I figured, you know what? I'm just going to clean the whole studio. So I proceeded to clean the whole studio. And what a mess. I just moved in here this spring. It's only been like 3 months, and I got a lot of garbage. I had one big black bag and one little white bag. It was all just garbage.
Doesn't take long, does it?
No.
So we are taking bets now to see how long this lasts. So yeah,
Hey.
contact me on. No, I'm just joking. Hey, I do want
to. A week.
Well, this might last a week around here.
This will last a week.
We want to thank Art by Sparkle. Sparkle is here tonight. She says hello, everyone. Welcome, Sparkle.
Hey, Sparkle.
Hi,
Welcome home, Sparkles.
Yes,
Oh. That's right. She's on a road trip.
I'd like to be on a road trip, but hey, I'll get a road trip hopefully at the end of the month.
That'd be cool. Road trip to where? Minnesota?
Nope.
No?
Unfortunately.
Aw.
We need to take our road trip to Paducah, Michael.
Well, go wash your hands.
I don't want to.
See what happens now.
Go wash your hands, Bubba.
I just did.
Not talking to you, Julie.
I just did.
Julie's always got that guilty conscience, doesn't she?
I got in trouble a lot as a kid.
I don't see that happening.
My, that's surprising.
I
Julie E to the principal's office.
Yes.
Again.
Oh my gosh. I would get caught because I would get passes for lunch and study hall to go up to the art room and work on different art projects. Gee, surprise. And or to the photography lab to work in the dark room and stuff. And yeah, I got in trouble a lot because I'd be the only one in there, or maybe a friend would be in there with me, and we would always get into trouble.
You only get in trouble if you get caught.
Well, I was a teenage smoker, and stupid me didn't think. Yeah,
That
when you're a
explains
smoker, you don't realize the smell of it.
right.
So yeah, I guess the non-smokers could tell that somebody'd been smoking in the dark room.
I think it's a Motley Crue song.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a question to put out. This is for Matt from Linda. Linda is curious on what Matt is working on.
She came in late, Matt.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Hey everybody, I feel really antisocial on this Dremel, making all this noise. But I'm listening. So what am I working on? So here's the snail again. So I'm working on this snail here, which is going to have a skeleton coming out the top. And so pretty much this is like the snail's eyeball, and it's going to be comically big. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Love it.
That'll be good. It's Matt's first time. We'll be fast.
Yeah.
So I'm carving.
Yeah.
This wood here is Jara, so that's from Australia. It's very hard.
Very pretty.
Cool.
Yeah, that is awesome. And so there we go. Linda, hey, no apologies necessary. You ask any question. But
That's cool, Linda.
Yeah, that is awesome. Yeah,
Questions are always good. I always say it's better to ask a dumb question and not ask it at all, because at least you know the answer for sure.
So cool.
Oh, I put it down.
Okay, so Linda has another question for Matt.
Yeah.
Do you ever use a maul burl? Am I pronouncing it right? Maul burl?
How's it spelled?
It is spelled, maul is M-A-L-L-E,
Nice.
And then burl is B-U-R-L.
Oh, it's like a trickle blade.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, it's like a tree or something. The burr of a tree. Is that what you're talking
okay.
about?
You're saying a molly burl.
Yeah. No, I've never used that. No.
Okay.
I do carve in some burrs, but never that one. So usually I make earrings and all of that kind of stuff. That's what I do as a job. And so I make earrings like this. So.
Oh, wow.
Not sure if you can see that. So that's made out of mahogany, and it's got variegated foil on it.
Oh, those are gorgeous.
Beautiful. See, I told you him and Chris need to put heads together.
So,
Chris is the guy that pour me another. He used to come on Artapalooza all the time, but then he got a wood lathe and a 3D and some other boy toys, and
has never been hurt.
Haven't seen him since.
Got abducted by aliens.
But you guys went a lot in common as far as working with wood.
I'm always quite curious because you're all into painting and you've got those really cool effects. I paint my earrings sort of like this plain color, which is cool, but I'd like to put some of those effects on one of my earrings. So one day somebody could come up with something and tell me about it. It's on a small scale though, so.
I do that. I make skins, and then, I don't know if you can see, I make skins and then put the skins on the little trays and make jewelry out of it.
Oh, cool.
Little necklaces, earrings,
Julie,
stuff like that. Yeah.
Explain what a skin is for those in the audience that may not know what a skin is.
Let's see. An acrylic skin is, let me come right back. You know how we get the runoff of our paintings onto the table below us? What you do is, instead of just scraping it all up and putting it into a cup,
like I do.
Yeah, and I do it too, it depends. But when the drips are really pretty, or I've got some leftover paint, what I do is I'll let it dry on this freezer paper that I put down underneath my canvases and stuff. And when it's all dry, then I can just come in and peel it right up off of the freezer paper. Whoops, it's tearing. That's okay. But it comes right up off the freezer paper. And then what I can do is I can take that and I can place my little glass cabochons on here somewhere and glue them to it. And then, or you could even cut a stencil out of it and apply it to the canvas, resin over the top of it. There's all kinds of stuff you can do with these resin acrylic skins.
Oh, wow. They look really cool.
Yeah, very versatile. So, yeah, I have rolls and rolls and rolls of them.
We're not going to go there. I had a collection. This is my skins now. I save like canvases, like ones that have all the dirty bits, like they stuck to the other one that was next to it or something, or they've got a part I don't like. I save them because I'm going to use them in different other pieces because I like the color and I like the texture, but I don't like the canvas itself. So,
okay. I can't wait to see the book cover. That sounds really, really neat.
Well, it's going to be fun. I'm going to have fun with this. So Friday morning at 9:30 Central Time is our members only live stream for gold members and above. That includes YouTube membership as well as the buy me a tube of paint or buy me a coffee membership. And I go over a lot of different cool things that are fluid art related, sort of. Like not last week, but the week before, we worked on some photography. I passed on some photography tips that I got from my friend Jason, and we discussed that. So yeah, so we have a good old time.
What time was that, Tish?
That is at 9:30 Central AM, and that's for gold members or above. And starting sometime soon, as soon as we can figure out a good time, we're going to start doing like all members live stream once a month. So, if you're a member, we'll get into that. But we're just trying to. Right now, it's been kind of chaotic with doing the build for the air conditioner, and then doing the reset on the studio, plus keeping up with laundry and housework and dog and cat and groceries and food and more food. So Michael and I are down in the next couple of days and figure out a schedule. So
lions and tigers and bears.
Oh my.
And I did take Frank apart, clean him out.
Yes, Frank got a bath.
Awesome.
And Frank is going to get some memory here hopefully soon.
Yeah, I tracked down some
I'll
extra
be
rain.
back.
Okay, just a little bit. And we had a request to see Angie's up close. Here we are.
Really?
Trying to get the glare off of it.
I think that's a futile thing. Wet paint is always going to.
I have such a hard time. That's all right. I hope this is showing.
Yeah. Somebody whispering in my ear.
Sorry.
I was enjoying it.
Nothing's in our ear.
I feel so loved.
I will mute my mic.
Julie, time for you to go to the principal's office. Julie.
Back again.
Yay!
Don't they tell you never to work with kids or animals?
Yep.
Well, I work
And
with one.
here we are.
Hit the right button. Sorry. Wait a minute.
Delayed reaction.
That's what he said.
Okay. Okay, now we're going to take a close-up of Julie.
Of me. Okay.
Will they do another one? Did I miss it? I do love that green, though. That green is so vibrant.
Ooh.
Oh, she's got flutterbys.
So I got little butterflies from the Dollar Tree and doing the little Elmer school glue kind of blooms on them. So
Oh,
that's
they
what I was
look pretty.
working on. Thank you.
Yes.
Love my school glue.
Michael went to the dollar store the other day, and he brought home some fun stuff for me to pour on. So,
Awesome.
yeah, he loves me.
Aw.
Even if he picks on me.
I always
Isn't
say
that the boy, if boys like you, they pull on your ponytail.
yeah, I was just gonna say it's always the boy that's pulling on your ponytail.
And now we're going to take a close-up of Sue Ashworth.
Ooh.
They're starting on the bling.
Pretty
She's
pretty.
doing the bling bling. That's so awesome. I love bling.
I feel very David Bowie when I look at that.
No such thing as too much bling.
No. That's like saying too much chocolate. It just doesn't happen. Unless you're allergic to chocolate, then I feel sorry for you. But we watched. We almost finished. We both got tired. It was late at night, and we started watching Bohemian Rhapsody. Has anyone seen that movie?
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Yes, love that movie.
There's so many childhood memories that came up with that movie. And the other one that we've been watching, kind of in spurts, is the documentary that Val Kilmer made on his life. And it is very interesting and very cool. And if you know Val Kilmer and just know his creativeness, you're going to love the documentary. So
yeah, that's on Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to watch that one.
Check that one out.
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very well.
The whole reason I met Sparky is because he walked into my bowling alley and he looked like Doc Holliday from Tombstone. Oh my God, who is that? I have to meet him.
And he went right up to Julie and said, "I'm your huckleberry."
He did say howdy though, and I've never heard him say it since, ever. But for some reason he said howdy, and I went weak in the knees, and yeah, the rest is history. 21 years later, man. Oh, 22 almost. Yeah, 22.
Nice. There is a story to call your grandchildren.
Yep.
Say, I'm your huckleberry.
Well, my claim to fame with Val Kilmer is I was at a convention.
Surprise.
Yay. And they had some people that canceled out. So he was actually a replacement and he came in. And really unbeknownst to everything that's going on, if you watch the documentary, you'll see exactly what's been transpiring in his life. But he was very reserved. And there were a lot of people at the convention got quite upset. But I actually made him laugh. And I thought that was pretty cool. So
that is cool.
Yeah, I made Val Kilmer laugh. Yeah. So imagine that.
It was before throat cancer and everything.
Well, he had it. It just wasn't as advanced.
Right.
Right.
I mean, I just love him more because he's like, he's not stopping. He's just pushing through it.
Yeah. He's still coming back because Tombstone days. Him and Kurt Russell have both come down here and done Tombstone days. And they come down here every once in a while. It's a once a year event.
Do they show the movie?
It's completely reenacted in the streets of Tombstone.
Very cool.
Huh.
Yeah.
They showed in the documentary where he went to some places and they were actually showing the movie outside and sort of they were having a big festival.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Texas. That could be wrong.
But yeah, most of the people that live in Tombstone, they actually dress during tourist season. They dress up as the characters and the whole Old West garb and everything.
Oh, I love it.
And then they reenact the shootout at the OK Corral.
That sounds like a good time.
That sounds right up my alley.
Absolutely.
It's fun.
Okay, Sparkle has a question for Tish. Art by Sparkle asks, what are you working on?
I am disassembling canvases that have like flaws in them. Like when I moved down here, I had to pack up all my canvases and some of them kind of stuck together. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these and I actually have an example, kind of. Knocking stuff over, because that's what I do. But this is something that I made about 2 years ago that I took apart because it was a calendar and it had all these like pages in it. But this is what I'm going to make. Something similar. I'm going to put the art on the front and then do the binding, and then I'm going to do art pages for like a junk journal or an art journal, or other pages inside of it for like a handwriting journal. So I'm going to use a combination of canvas, and I've got so much scrapbook paper that I need to use it up. So I've got 6 bins of those scrapbook paper bins. I've got 6 of them that are all full, or at least 3/4 of the way full of scrapbook paper, because I have an addiction. So
Nice.
well, I buy them when they're on sale. You know,
Yeah.
Right.
$5. You know, next thing you know, you have $100 worth of paper and you need to buy bins for them so they can keep them from getting all damaged. So, like this one and this one will go together on a book, and then I'll take some other mixed media, like some poured resin and latex lace, and same with these 2 feathers. These ones were done with similar color palettes, so those will go on one book. And then, so I've got 2 books there, and then this one's going to go on like a little notebook. I'm going to put distress it and put some fairies on it, because it reminds me of kind of a fairy garden. So
That's going to be so cool.
That'll be so
but yeah.
Look at the camera.
Hello, sweetheart.
Hi.
That's the oldest one. That's Serenity.
Oh, hello.
Hey, cuties.
Okay, we have a request to take a look at Janice close up, so let's do that.
Oh,
You're on, Janice.
come on.
Hi.
Dun, dun, dun.
Don't you love when they just do that too? And you're like,
Say again?
Working on this one, butterflies. Again, it's layering, just layering. Layering
So cool.
away.
You know, our stuff is so cool.
No,
That is really
you're
neat.
not having Milo. I do not have enough.
Oh,
Thank you.
that's great.
No, it's cordial.
Ooh.
Oh, there's a dog.
Yeah, we want to thank Art by Sparkle, super sticker. Thank you, Sparkle.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sparkle.
You're awesome, Lori.
Thank you, Lori.
Do-do-do-do.
Disco Dabo.
Yes, just
Yeah.
Come on, table, you two.
Tish, someone has a question for you, and that's Ma.
Yes, Mom.
He wants to know, when will we see your finished project?
Projects. I work on this kind of stuff when I'm waiting for paint to dry or resin to cure. Right now my resin rack is full, and my acrylic pouring rack is full, so that's why I started doing this stuff. So probably realistically be about a month before I have something that's completely done. Because I have to make the other bits and baubles. And that's something that I'm going to be covering in the members only live streams as well, is latex lace and how to embellish some resin pieces as I know how to do it. And we're going to be working with waxes and other kind of fun stuff. So if that's something that you want to learn how to do and have questions, you know, that's what our members only live streams are for.
Good time.
Yes, we have fun, don't we, Denise?
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
Mhm.
The only
So
downfall to that
happy.
is it's midnight here.
Oh,
Well, yes, because you're halfway across the world.
Yeah.
But you do have once you become a member, you know, the members only live streams are on replay. So, you know, once you become a member gold level or higher, all that
Is that
becomes
Patreon?
No, that's through YouTube or Buy Me a Coffee. I don't do Patreon anymore. Just
I
because
didn't think so.
I can offer you guys so much more through YouTube. You know, I can give you the fun emojis and that kind of stuff, and the members only live stream. If you buy me a coffee, you also get discounts on commission work and classes and that kind of thing too as well. So, and I'm adding more stuff. I'm be adding some digital art to that. That's what I've been working on. I worked on the computer for a couple hours.
I'm sorry, Tish, but can you guys hear that in the background?
Oh yeah, yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
So
I gotta go. I'll be back.
Okay. Go ahead.
I miss that sound.
I
No.
don't. You know, it's like I was an only child, so I don't understand the whole sibling thing. I just don't get it.
I get to hear it once in a while when my grandkids come over.
I just Is that
Right.
okay? I just feel bad. I don't understand it.
You know, my conversations with my child now is like, "Hey, how's your day? Sucks."
19.
Yeah, I know. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I used to tease my brother so bad. There's 10 years between us. I'm 10 years older than him. Yeah, so I used to give it to him really bad. I used to say some of the meanest stuff, like, I've got a brother and you don't. I've got a brother and you don't. And then he'd go crying to my mom. How come she's got a brother and I don't? And she'd just shake her head, roll her eyes, and go, oh, Jesus. It's like, she's like, you've got a sister and she doesn't. It's like, why'd you ruin it?
Sometimes they're good at doing.
I was rotten. I was a really rotten sister.
I can't
Oh,
believe
talk about rotten sisters. All because the little one wanted the blue cup, not the yellow cup.
Yep. I go through that with my grandbabies.
4 years old. 4 years old, Sue. 4 years old.
Yeah.
You telling yourself that? She's only 4 years old.
Yep.
Yeah, with I did find out, however, she's not autistic.
No.
Her sister, however, is.
Okay.
But because of all the trauma, depending on how you were brought up, that they have both gone through over the last 5 years.
Yeah.
That is what's causing the issue now.
Got
So Gypsy is not only feeling her trauma, but the trauma that her mother went through.
Yeah.
The trauma that the stepfather had, the trauma that the father, even though she was only 4 weeks old, 4 weeks old.
Yeah.
Or had 4 weeks with him. That trauma is billowing up. And to add on top of that, she has the problems of her sister to deal with as well.
Yeah. And having a sibling with is got to be challenging. And Ariana and Clarice and Kieran all had that. So
from Gypsy's point of view, speak of the devil, she sees, I am talking, you will wait. Well, you go get your plate. You're a big girl, you can do it. So from Gypsy's point of view, Serenity's behaviour is normal.
Right.
And that's what we've got to undo.
Yeah.
Try.
Well, that's all she knows. And once, she'll realize that as she grows.
Yep.
And, when she realizes it, she's either going to be very accepting or she's not. And that's, that's what I think we need to be focused on is being accepting. So.
Yeah, the part that I don't like is every time it's especially with the oldest one, when she doesn't get what she wants, the spaz attack that she throws is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Absolutely phenomenal.
My oldest used to bang his head against the floor in the middle of Walmart to the point where he bloodied himself the one time.
Oh, jeez.
And people are looking at me like I was just like I was abusing him, and it's like, no, he's abusing himself. And if I touch him, you guys are gonna think I'm abusing him. So I don't know what to do. I mean, I was like, 20 years old. Very young.
Right.
You just, and it's hard because even back now it's better because they understand. People are more understanding, but back then it was
right. There was no handbook.
Yeah, and having a child that was any kind of special needs. I mean, I watched people be mean to little kid that had Down syndrome, and mom mode kicked in at 16, man. It's like, that ain't happening on my watch. But I'm so grateful that we are making progress. I won't say we're really good at it, but we're making progress with special needs and mental health and all of that. So,
right.
Yeah, it was put behind closed doors and not spoken about when I was growing up.
Yep. Exactly. There was whispers.
Nothing's wrong with them. They're fine.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I mean, I wasn't diagnosed with ADD until I was in my 40s. So.
Yeah. And back then you were just labeled as a problem child.
Yep.
Yeah. Special.
It's a problem
into a
child.
special class.
Yep.
She lacks focus. That should have been my catchphrase on all my report cards. She's smart, she's brilliant, but she lacks focus.
Yep.
Oh, can I ask a question, please?
Yes, dear.
Absolutely.
Should I do one eye or two eyes?
Ooh.
3.
I don't want to carve another one.
Julie just can't get enough of those eyes.
I'm so glad that I sound like Julie. She gets blamed for all of it.
Brooke.
I go 2, Matt.
2?
Yeah, 2.
Yeah.
I guess it's not really a snail if it has 1.
You could add a third.
One, so.
Good.
I was going to say,
I'd do a third too, but.
I think I'll make it bloodshot as well.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
If you do 3, make the middle one bloodshot.
That's going to be so awesome.
I know.
Yes.
I'm excited to see it.
Matt, that is. I tell you what, I am just you got a bromance going on here now with Matt. I'm just totally by this. I'm not kidding. I'm like, I'm going to go out tomorrow and buy a Dremel tool just because it is just, I mean, I'm having flashbacks to Tim Burton movies and just.
All right. Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm thinking a turbo.
What?
Turbo?
Turbo. Haven't you seen the Disney movie Turbo?
Oh, yeah. The little fast snail.
Yeah.
No.
I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
It's a bit of fun. A snail joins races in the Indy 500.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay.
Yeah. I have Disney streaming too, so I wonder if I can find it.
It'll be there. It's there. I've got Disney Plus. It's there.
Cool.
It's fun.
Cool. I got time for one more pour there, Tish. What time are we at?
Wrap this baby up.
Okay.
I'm just stacking up my work tomorrow.
I was gonna say I'm finished my first one too. I'm gonna go ahead and put it back. I'm finished.
I would have
with
been
my
finished
first
had it not been for interruptions.
It's okay. That's okay. They're your grandbabies, and they need love and attention. So I'm
Yeah.
grateful you found time to spend time with us. Because Grandma needs time off too. I get that.
Yeah, Nana needs.
Hey, before we go, we've got someone that jumped into the chat. Why Matson Arts?
Yvonne.
Why Matson?
Oh, hey, why Matson?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Yvonne.
And Yvonne is actually wanting to ask Janice about her project. So let's bring up Janice one more time.
These are, what am I doing? I forgot. Mixed media postcards. Yeah, it's that time of night. Mixed media postcards. Just, they're fun little things to do. And if I don't use them for anything else, I slap something on them like a happy birthday and put them on a card and they become cards.
That's so fun.
Awesome.
That's nice.
That's so fun. I like it because you can use up all your little bits, the odd things that you keep, and they usually end up in a drawer somewhere. I used to have a 3-bin drawer, 3-drawer thing that I had one bin that was just all the bits and bobs, and then it turned into all 3 drawers. So
I think we all have 1 or 2 of those drawers.
Bits and bob drawer.
It's a bits and bob drawer. But as long as it's not bits of Bob, that's all we got.
Yeah, if it's bits of Bob, we're in trouble.
Well, I guess we're going to wrap it up for tonight. It looks like Pamela is saying goodnight, and so we'll thank
wrap
everyone.
This baby up. I want to personally thank each and every one of you for joining us tonight. I appreciate you spending your time with us. Thank you to Matt, to Julie, to Angie, to Janice, to Sue, and the little missus over there in Australia. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We appreciate you. Remember, be kind to one another. Peace, love, and happiness.
Bye.
Y'all.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.